You ever feel like your life's been personally written by someone who hates you but also thinks you're hilarious? That's me. I wake up every morning convinced that the universe is just sitting there with popcorn, watching me struggle like it's the season finale of Let's See How Much More He Can Take. I'm telling you, my life is one long cosmic prank that never ends, and somehow I'm both the punchline and the audience. Every time I think, okay, it can't get worse, the universe is like, challenge accepted. I swear, if my life had background music, it'd be a laugh track. Not the cheerful sitcom kind either, the sarcastic one that plays when the main character walks straight into a glass door. That's the sound I imagine God uses every time I try to fix my problems. I try to plan things, make adult decisions, you know, like a real functioning human. But it always feels like someone up there is going, oh, look, he's trying again. How cute. Let's throw in a power outage just as he finishes his online job interview. And it's not even the big tragedies that make it funny. It's the small humiliations that come one after another. Like the universe is timing them perfectly. You ever drop your phone, bend down to pick it up, and smack your head on the table on your way back up? That's my life, but emotionally. Constantly getting hit by things I didn't see coming, then acting like it's all part of the plan. Yeah, totally meant to humiliate myself in public today. Builds character. You know how they say everything happens for a reason? Yeah, well, I'd love to meet the guy writing those reasons, because I've got questions. Like, what's the reason for running late, finally catching the bus, and then realizing it's going in the wrong direction? What's the lesson in spilling coffee on your only clean shirt right before a date? If the universe is teaching me something, it's that karma has a twisted sense of humor. I think the universe just really enjoys watching me make optimistic statements. Every time I say things are finally looking up, that's its cue to release a new episode of You Thought. Like one time, I was finally proud of myself for saving money. I was walking around feeling financially responsible, like a grown man. Then out of nowhere, my car decided it was done with this relationship. Transmission gone, wallet crying, me standing in a parking lot negotiating with a machine like, please baby, just one more week. I swear, my guardian angel doesn't even protect me anymore. He's just there for commentary. Probably has a clipboard like, oof, that one's gonna leave a mark. I bet he goes to angel meetings and says, yeah, mine's doing it again. Tried to fix his love life with motivational quotes. Bless his heart. Because no matter what I do, somehow it always backfires in the most inconveniently public way possible. And it's not like I'm out here doing crazy stuff. I'm just trying to survive. But survival in my world means tripping over invisible objects, sending texts to the wrong person, and accidentally liking someone's photo from 2012 at 3 a.m. That's my version of a crisis. Meanwhile, other people are out there buying houses and having stable relationships. I'm celebrating because I remembered my Netflix password without resetting it. It's like the universe handed out life manuals, but mine was written in a language that doesn't exist. Everyone else got chapters like career growth and healthy communication. Mine just says, good luck, buddy, followed by a list of side effects. And somehow, no matter how much I try to get ahead, something always happens to remind me I'm not in control. I once thought I'd finally found balance in life. I was eating healthy, sleeping early, exercising. Then I tripped on a yoga mat and pulled a muscle I didn't even know existed. But here's the weird part. I've started to find comfort in it. There's something freeing about realizing your life is basically a stand-up routine written by fate. Once you stop expecting everything to make sense, it actually becomes kind of funny. I mean, if I can't have peace, at least I get good material. And it's strangely empowering to laugh at your own chaos, because that means it doesn't own you anymore. Like, imagine trying to argue with the universe. You can't win. It's too creative. You say, okay, I learned my lesson. And it's like, oh, you think that was the lesson? Cute. Here's a sequel. But somewhere between the punchlines and the breakdowns, I realized something. I'm still standing. Barely, sure, but standing. And every disaster, every ridiculous twist, it keeps shaping me into someone who can laugh at pain, who can take a hit and still joke about it afterward. Because maybe the joke isn't on me, maybe I'm in on it now. Maybe that's the secret. Everyone else is busy trying to make life serious, and here I am realizing it's all absurd anyway. We take everything so personally, like the universe is out to get us, when really it's just running a chaotic open mic night and we're all trying to remember our lines. Sometimes I think maybe I was never meant to have one of those calm, picture-perfect lives. Maybe I'm the guy meant to stumble through the madness and make everyone else feel better about their own disasters. And honestly, that's fine. Because while they're busy pretending everything's perfect, I'm over here turning my misfortunes into laughter, and that's worth more than pretending to have it all figured out. So yeah, my life's a bad joke, but at least I get to tell it first. You know, sometimes I wonder if the universe actually has a sense of humor, or if it's just accidentally funny and I'm the collateral damage. Because every day, something new happens that convinces me I'm being pranked by existence itself. Like I wake up feeling productive, ready to face the day, and then my alarm clock dies, my coffee machine explodes, and my neighbor decides to practice karaoke at 7 in the morning. I sit there, bleary-eyed, caffeine-deprived, thinking, this has to be a test. Someone's watching this, right? I think God doesn't punish people anymore. He just makes their life slightly inconvenient in the most ironic ways possible. It's like divine trolling. I'll spend all day preparing something serious, maybe an important meeting or a date, and right before it starts, I'll spill something on myself, or I'll sneeze mid-sentence and accidentally say something that sounds like a confession. I can almost hear the universe laughing like, oh, he's trying so hard to be normal. Let's spice it up. You ever get those moments when you think life's finally stabilizing? Everything's calm, peaceful, like the storm has passed, and then the storm files an appeal. That's me. The second I start to breathe, something ridiculous happens. I once had a week where everything went right, bills paid, sleep schedule fixed, even found $20 in an old jacket. I thought, wow, maybe my luck's changing. The next day, my phone slipped out of my hand, bounced off my foot, and landed perfectly in the toilet. Like the universe was jealous of my happiness and had to restore balance. And honestly, I've stopped asking, why me? I just ask, okay, what now? Because it's always something. There's always that one unexpected twist waiting to show up like an uninvited guest. Life doesn't even give me dramatic problems, it gives me stupid ones. Like my phone battery dies the second I need directions. Or I accidentally send a voice note of me swearing about someone to that same someone. And the best part, I can't even explain it. I just have to own it, like, yeah, that was performance art. At this point, I've started to assume everything will go wrong. It's like my emotional insurance policy. If I expect disaster, anything short of it feels like a blessing. The bus was late? Sure, but it didn't crash. My food got burnt? Great. That means I'm still eating something. That's how low the bar has gotten. And the scary thing is, I'm weirdly okay with it. Because when your life constantly sets itself on fire, you either cry or roast marshmallows. And I've learned that people who think their life is perfect are lying. Nobody's got it figured out. We're all improvising, pretending to be adults, hoping no one notices. We're just winging it. My friends talk about manifesting good things like the universe takes orders. I tried it once, sat there visualizing peace, success, love. The next morning, my car battery died, my boss yelled at me, and I spilled toothpaste on my black shirt. Maybe the universe heard mess instead of bless. It's funny, though, how I used to take it all personally. Every small failure, every awkward moment, every plan that fell apart. But after a while, you realize the joke's bigger than you. Life's just one long improv act where half the script got lost. And the more you resist it, the funnier it gets for everyone else. I've had days that were so bad they loop back around to comedy, like missing the bus, getting rained on, and then slipping while trying to run for cover. In the moment, it hurts. Later, you replay it and laugh, because honestly, if it happened to someone else, you'd laugh too. I've started treating my life like a sitcom without an audience. Every disaster is just another episode. Got embarrassed in public? That's episode 3. Got ghosted again? Episode 4. Return of the red flags. Each moment that breaks me a little also adds another joke to my collection. Because the only way to survive constant absurdity is to stop fighting it and start narrating it. And I think that's what keeps me sane, or at least my version of sane. Knowing that somewhere between all these ridiculous moments, there's meaning. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just nonsense that I'm learning to laugh at. Either way, it beats pretending to be fine when everything's obviously on fire. Because if my life's going to be a bad joke, I might as well make sure I'm the one delivering the punchline.